Hey everybody, welcome back to Richter Knives. This is episode number 12, and we're going to talk about my mom's knife. Now, when I say this is my mom's knife, if you watch my last video, I kind of told you my knife story. When I was 5 years old, I got my first pocket knife, and then I broke the tip and got me another one when I was 13. And then when I was 18, I ended up getting this knife right here, right? And I had a video on it last night. But after this knife, I told you that I got a case knife when I was 32, 33 years old. I can't remember. This is that case knife. So when I retired it, I gave it to my mom, and she's had it for a while now. So this is my mom's case trapper. I carried this for years. It was the only knife I had besides this one that I had retired. But once I retired this one, I left it alone, set it in a drawer, and I didn't use it. This is what I carried every single day. This is a case orange jig bone, and I believe it was a pocket worn. Yeah, it was. You could tell it's really smooth, and I'll let you look around it for a minute, and you could tell all the pocket time it had. And I haven't polished it up for her, but I'm pretty sure it's been in her purse for a while. My wife brought it home today when we went over to visit her, and she said, "Oh, hey, by the way, your mom wants you to clean this up and sharpen it for her." So I forgot how cool this thing was, but this is a really good knife, and I love this thing. When I carried it, it was like a it was like a dream for me to have a case knife. I thought if you had Uncle Henry, you was balling. I thought for real, case knife was like rich boy stuff, and I got this at Boot Barn, and I was tickled to death. I thought this was probably the coolest knife in the world when I bought it, and I still love it. But my mom did too, and I had retired this one because the blade was almost invisible again. Really, actually, the reason I retired this is because I hit a live wire of electricity right here in the blade, and it's why it's so small, because I had to sharpen out the hole that welded right there in the center of this thing. And it was pretty substantial. You'll see how much of the blade was actually sharpened off just to get rid of that. So here is the spade blade. Is what the most thing I use. You can tell because it looks like I scraped bricks with it or something. I don't know what I did to this thing, but I really was merciless back in the day on my pocket knives. There were tools. I would dig down inside of grout joints and pull out spacers, and I really would just, I'd use this as a screwdriver on a Phillips or whatever. I really done whatever with it. You know, stuff pocket knife guys do. But now I'm kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little more safe with them, I guess. I try to take care of them more than I did back in the day. But this is my mom's pocket knife. Look at the jigging on that. It is gorgeous to me. That pocket worn is like real smooth. I remember this, that the back springs had space there. And pardon my hands, I was buffing something. Wasn't very centered. Still isn't, I guess. Didn't bother me back in the day at all. I didn't really have pet peeves about pocket knives. You can see the gap right there. And it didn't bother me either. I don't even think I paid attention to it. I remember losing this shield one time and having to glue it back in, and still remember that it's proud. Pretty cool. So I went ahead and sharpened it up for Mom. It's pretty darn sharp. Still got that convex edge, like I showed y'all on my old timer yesterday. Very sharp. There we go. Thanks for watching. I just wanted this to be in the playlist. All right. Thank y'all. Mom's pocket knife, case, XX, pocket worn, Richter.